Chapter 30. Hunger. Hunger defined life and death in the re-education camps, and at Tanlap, it was a battle for survival. The hunger there wasn't ordinary. It was relentless, gnawing at us despite the 3 daily meals that barely sufficed. On our first day at Tanlap, we were treated to a seemingly generous meal of rice, buffalo meat, and pork. But this abundance was fleeting. Within days, our meals were reduced to rice mixed with kaolin, known as bobo, and a watery bowl of pumpkin soup. Eventually, the rice disappeared altogether, replaced entirely by bobo. Kaolin, or bobo, was coarse and unyielding, used as animal feed in India. Its tiny grains were encased in a tough, fibrous skin that resisted even prolonged boiling. At first, we tried chewing it like rice, but ended up spitting most of it out. We tried cooking it longer, pestling it into powder, anything to make it more edible, but it remained difficult to swallow. The distribution of meals became a peculiar source of tension and comedy. The bobo was transported to our cells under the watchful eyes of 2 campers, one to carry it, and another to ensure no theft occurred en route. Cries of fairness and precision echoed during meal sharing, yet no one ever felt their share was truly equal. Makeshift scales, sticks balanced with stones as weights, were crafted to measure portions meticulously. Even so, disputes were common, often leading to innovative systems like drawing lots or assigning portions randomly. The Vietnamese proverb, "Food is a dusty thing. Losing a bit drives people crazy," came vividly to life. Our meals consisted of a small bowl of bobo and a watery vegetable soup. The soups featured whatever greens were available: cabbage leaves, kohlrabi tops, radish greens, or water morning glory, boiled in salted water. Rice substitutes like cassava roots, sweet potatoes, corn, or flour cakes were common. Cassava, the most prevalent, was dubbed white ginseng by campers. Yet, the cassava we received was often moldy, tough, or dried. Sliced manioc, nicknamed bottle cork, remained raw inside even after boiling, while striped manioc turned into sticky, viscous gruel. These substitutes came from the agricultural tax imposed on local villagers. In this socialist system, taxes were paid not with money, but with crops. Impoverished highland farmers, Tay, Hmong, Muong, and displaced Catholics delivered cassava, sweet potatoes, and corn to the camp. Some villagers, desperate themselves, bartered these goods with campers, trading for uniforms or other items. Campers often returned to their cells in tattered clothing, knowing that hunger took precedence over appearances. Although trading was prohibited, it flourished in secret. Even the cadres engaged in this black market economy, profiting from the desperation of the inmates. Criminal prisoners in timber teams or wide area assignments who had more freedom to roam became key players in this underground trade. Hunger drove many to break camp rules, often with dire consequences. One man caught stealing a pumpkin faced solitary confinement and accusations of destroying socialist property. Others, caught foraging for wild vegetables, met similar fates. Solitary confinement was often a death sentence. Occasionally, the camp distributed rare luxuries like sugar, a mere 200 grams per camper, with some carefully counted grain by grain. Salt, too, was scarce. Its absence made bland vegetables even harder to stomach. The hunger seeped into every aspect of our lives. The fields around the camp were stripped bare of wild vegetables, insects, frogs, and even mice. Streams like Amai had long been emptied of fish and snails. Generations of prisoners before us had scoured the land clean. Our monthly ration was 15 kilograms of rice equivalents. Cassava, stripped of nutrients, filled our stomachs but provided little sustenance. Prolonged consumption caused physical distortions, swollen faces, and emaciated bodies. The cyanide in cassava's skin built up in our jaws, causing swelling and dryness. Each morning, we woke with parched throats, glued eyelids, and rooms spinning around us. Sweet potatoes, ironically called yellow ginseng, left us hungrier than before. Corn and bobo were marginally better, but still woefully inadequate. Hunger consumed our thoughts and altered our behavior. Some ate their portions immediately, unable to wait, while others saved theirs for bedtime to stave off night hunger. Some chewed slowly to stretch out the experience. Others devoured their food quickly, driven by desperation. I tried to train myself to eat less, but no strategy seemed to alleviate the gnawing emptiness. After meals, I drank every drop of soup, unwilling to waste even a morsel. By 1980, the dining rooms near Zone A's gate were converted for cadres and rival prisoners. We built makeshift cottages near our cells to store our few belongings. When prisoners from Hong Lin Sun and Yen Bai arrived in 1978 after the Chinese invasion of northern Vietnam, they looked at us in shock. Though they had endured re-education longer, we were visibly more emaciated and pale. Camps managed by the military were less severe than those under police control. Hunger dulled our senses and warped our perceptions. Salt tasted sweet. Campers fantasized about simple foods. My teammate named Chuang once confessed his dream: to eat a basket of manioc while riding a train. He died months later, never realizing that dream. We often joke that we'd choose a hearty meal over a beautiful woman. If given the choice, survival outweighed romance. Fresh food, meat when available, was cherished. Campers favored fat over lean meat for the calories. Buffalo skin from drums became a delicacy. Some ate raw potato roots straight from the ground, dirt and all. These desperate acts often led to illness or death. Dysentery and cholera were rampant. One camper grilled a small frog and ate it whole, not realizing the gall was poisonous. He died instantly. The camp used food as both a reward and a punishment. Hard workers received special rations of 18 kilograms per month, while lazy inmates got only 13. This incentivized overexertion. But the extra food was never enough to compensate for the energy lost. Ironically, those who worked the hardest often collapsed first. Nighttime was the hardest. Exhaustion should have brought sleep, but hunger kept us awake. The camp's loudspeakers played patriotic songs by A.I. Van, extolling life and love despite hardship. The irony was unbearable. Yoga offered no solace against an empty stomach or simmering anger. In that relentless hunger, life and love felt meaningless, consumed entirely by the void within us.